Hi there everyone. Most of you will probably know me. I'm Stephen, the Retail Services Fulfillment Manager. What we want to do today is take you through a couple of things in the home with regards to cable concealment and wall mounting of TVs. So we've just got a TV here we've turned up at our customer's site. We've got our nice LG TV system here. They've got an Xbox One here and a soundbar, and we want to just look at some of the things that we quite often will see in a home when we turn up to a customer's house. So we see there's plenty of cables out to the side. We've got a little bit of ugly cabling dangling down from the audio outputs in the wall itself. Now we will be looking at mounting this TV later on, but to begin with we're going to pretend that this is a tabletop television, and we're just going to cable tidy it as it stands now. So this is what we don't want to see. We've got dangling cables all along the bottom here. We've got the power board out to the side, and then a lot of exposed wires and cabling. Remembering this is a white glove service, customers should see the best professional service that they would expect. So here we are from behind the television, and we can see there's not too many cables back here, but whenever we turn up on site for a job and we're coming to put a new television in or just improve an existing system, we should always look at unplugging and tracing back where all our wires come from. What this will make sure is that we're not going to have double up or triple ups within cables. A lot of customers will buy a new component and add it to the system without actually looking as to whether they need to remove something first. So over the next couple of minutes, we're just going to remove all the cables that are inside the TV. Right, so here we've just unplugged everything. We've unplugged the power board as well, because while we do our cable tidying, it should also be about looking at what is going to be the right way to put our cables around the place. So separating all our cables into the individual pieces. This particular customer with their Xbox One has the cables all nicely coming out through the back. We'll probably do a minor tidy on that, but it's not going to be a big change for it, so we've left those ones as it is. Right, so we've just gone through now with the cables in the back of the TV. We've tidied up lots of different aspects. We've got the Chromecast all tidied up here, no longer going through the power board. This is now plugged straight into the USB on the TV. We have the audio optical out going straight into the back of the soundbar. And one of the really important pieces here is we've gathered cables at the middle of the back of the TV. We do this so that we've got one single point behind the TV, which we can hide with the stand on a tabletop install. This makes a much cleaner, simpler appearance from a customer rather than lots of spaghetti junction hanging down. You'll also notice we've got several different cable ties on here. So we've got cable ties at nice intervals along the line. Cable ties are nice, simple to use, very cost effective, and you can use your Bunnings purchasing card to buy them, whether it's in a larger packet in bulk, or you may want to grab a smaller couple of packets of longer sizes as you need. The big things is try and stick with black. The majority of cables we're going to have are going to be black, and we want to minimize the impact that our customer sees from it. Now we've come through here and we've actually cable tied all the cables right up to the power board. We've also moved a couple of the equipment pieces around. We've moved and repositioned the Xbox, a power converter down the bottom, and even used existing attachment on the back of the TV stand itself to hide some of the cables. Now the final piece we should always do here is just to snip off some of the ends of the cable ties. It's a nice simple way of giving a nice professional finish rather than lots of dangly pieces all along the cable. Wire cutters that should be part of our standard stock in the vans will help you to do this nice simple and cleaning. We'll do a final piece now in a moment, just showing of how it all looks from where the customer's sitting. So here we are now, all completed with our cable tidying. As I mentioned before, you see we've moved the Xbox to the centre, hidden as many of the cables behind it as possible, and tried to keep a nice clean look for the customer right down there through the eyes. Now the final piece that we would look to do here is to do our cleaning along the table cabinet using your microfiber cloths. This adds that white glove service to the customer, so it's clean and tidy after we've been. Final note, if you have a TV with a junction box above it like we do in these ones, ideally we want to try and keep it as clean and tidy for the customer. We may be wall mounting this TV at some stage, so we'll leave those cables all the way they are now, and you'll probably get to see this one on the wall soon.